Hello everyone, and welcome to Sunday Slow Stitch with Rita. I've worked on this before, so you guys have seen me stitching and preparing this for the pouch that I'm making. I think I added this little trim, which is an eyelet trim. It was a ruffle and I just cut the ruffle part off, but look at how cute that made that little basket there. I love that. And then I put the flowers in there and did some French knots, and I think that's about it. So on this part here, I've added a doily to the back so that when the pouch is closed, you'll have half of the doily on there. It just looked too plain, but I just couldn't find the right thing, so I went with this. And so I'm gonna try to, I'll work on this for a little while, and then I'll go and I'm gonna sew the sides together on the machine, and then I'll get my little lining. I can't think. I'm trying to think, but I can't. So anyway, that's what I'm gonna do. So I hope everybody's doing well. I'm not sure where I left off in this, so I'm just going to start here. And what I did, I'm not going to stitch every single bit of this on, but what I did was I went around the perimeter of the doily, and I just tacked it to all down. And this, I'm going to leave the stitching in the back. Let me go this way. In the back of this, it'll be a big basting stitch, because I just want to kind of couch in this thing here through these holes. There's not a lot to sew on with lots of holes, but if I go over a couple of the crocheted spots, then it'll hold it in place. So I was trying to figure out, how do I want to do this? I guess it just doesn't matter really. I'm gonna use where the large holes are as my guide to go down. I think that'll be the best spot. So I hope everybody's doing well, doing fine. My granddaughter left, well, she left on Friday. My daughter was taking her to the airport. She went back to back to California. Well, I guess they looked on their app or something, and this was Delta, and all the flights were canceled because of some glitch in the computers. I don't know what it was. She didn't really know. So she couldn't get a flight out. I mean, the next day. So that would have been Saturday, and I think my daughter said they brought her back. They didn't take her to the airport. That's right. They didn't even take her because they knew that her flight was canceled. So they tried to get another flight out as soon as they could. And everything they had available was, 10-hour layovers and things like that. And my granddaughter's, she's young. She's not, how come I can't find it? Oh, I guess this, no. Yeah, I'm sorry. I hope you can see what I'm doing. I get off screen on this little tiny space that I have, because I try to get it close so you can actually see what I'm stitching. And those of you that are watching on a phone or iPad or other notebook type things or tablets, you can always zoom in. If you can't see what I'm doing, you can zoom it all the way. And I've done that to my own videos, and I'm like, man, my hands are really bad. They're old. That's all I can say. But so then the flight, she couldn't get out at all that day on Friday, and her flight left early in the morning. It was like, I think it was an 8:30 flight, because she said they left their house at 6 to get there in time. And so then they spent all day, and then to be on hold with the airlines was something like an 11-hour wait too. And so they started about, I think she said it, when they found out in the morning, like at 6 something, and they didn't, then they finally got to talk to somebody about 11 that morning, several hours, and they stayed on hold. And then the only flight that came up was a horrible flight. And my son, he said, well, have her take another airline then. And Frontier has tickets for like $200. And she says, I'm not putting anybody on Frontier, none of my relatives. So she says, I'll drive her to Texas, and you drive halfway to Texas and pick her up. And then, as it turned out, they did get a flight for her, and it left the airport at 6. Well, yeah, she was supposed to leave earlier, but it got canceled too. Delayed, not canceled, but just delayed. And then she finally got off at 6 o'clock that Saturday night. It's something else today. These airlines are just, and it's not, so much the airline itself, it's the computer systems. Either they're not any updated, or they try to update them and then it messes them up. I don't know. All right, well, I'm not going to sit here and sew this whole thing on camera. So what I'll do, let me show you what else I want to do too while I have you here. Let's see, this goes this way. All right. Now I have this button here, and this is going to come down like this in the front. And I had made this button, I think this is supposed to come down more, yeah. I made this button by hand. It's with that paper clay, and I antiqued it. And then I went in with some alcohol ink, pink, so it would match this pouch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sew this on here, and then I'll have a tie, but the tie will be on this side here. Yes, is that what I'm going to do? I don't know. Now I forgot. I wanted it to come down and be able to tie around here, but maybe I forgot that I have this fringe or this lace border. Or I don't. What I probably should do is sew this on, but my ribbon, I was thinking maybe it could come this way, just to wrap around and keep it tied down. I don't know. Now I'm second guessing it. I thought I had it figured out, and it's not right. That's what it's not. I don't have any ribbon handy. I was going to get that when I went into my sewing room. Why is it I have no ribbon? I don't, well, there's a little tiny hunk of it. This is not ribbon, but let me see. So I sew that on, and then I tie this on here, like so, let's pretend. Then I was thinking down here is the button, but see, that doesn't work. The button needs to be down this far so it can wrap around down here to keep it closed. Okay. So I may end up taking this button off and moving a button up in here. My buttons are probably sitting somewhere else too. Where are you, buttons? Oh, I just have two. I don't know. Okay, well, I'll find them and figure that out, and then I'll be back. Okay? So, yeah, I want to get this one done. I'll be done with this one, and then I can start working on the other one, which is this one here. And I've already started doing some stuff on that, but not much. Okay, so I will be right back. Okay, I'm back, and I kind of did a little bit more than I planned on doing off camera, but let me show you my finishing here. So what I did was, first of all, if you remember the first video I did on this with the, I call them reverse hexies, I used a curtain. This was all a valance. It hung something, I don't know if you can tell, but it hung this way. This was the bottom of the valance here. And so when I started making the pouch things, I thought, well, this is perfect for a pouch. So I added these hexies there, and I did embroidery around these leaves just to add a little bit more to it. And then on the front side here that flips down, I just added this doily, and so that's on the back also. And I stitched all that down as well as I could. I probably could stitch a little bit more, but maybe I will, I don't know. Then earlier I had put a button down here and to tie these together, a button here and here, but I didn't like it the way it looks. So I decided just to use this button, and this is one that I made of paper clay. You probably have seen Rachel make these. I don't know if she does it on her slow stitching or she did it on her journal making. I think it was slow stitching quite a while ago. But yeah, I think you could just go in there and find it in her playlist. So then I have some sari silk that I thought I'm just going to wrap around here. And I'm going to tie it like so. I'm not going to double it up because I feel like maybe somebody might want to take it off in the future. So then all we have to do is go around this way like so, and I'll leave some here so that, let's see, I guess we'll just let's go this way, then the other tie will come around this way. Okay, and then I'll cut this one. I'll cut it down here so there's plenty of room if it gets stuffed, this little bag. So this is for one of my nieces, and I don't know which one. My sister is going to, oh, I forgot to show you the inside. Hold on. So I made a lining to go in here, and I used, I don't know if you can see it. Oh, let's see, maybe we can just do this. I used the old sheet that I got, the vintage sheet, and it already had this, you know, this pocket on there, not a pocket, what do you call it, hem. and I used that, and I just stitched it to this part here. I did some small overcast type stitching to hold this fabric onto this, and then I just went with the running stitch around the edge just to make it even more secure. I sewed this with my sewing machine, the side closed, and I also sewed this with my sewing machine, only because this was unraveling so much that I didn't feel like I could do it by hand and it have any stability. So I thought that was great. And so here's the whole pocket down here. All of this is tucked inside, and whatever you use it for, lingerie, you could, you know, I think I would use it for a project, honestly. I could fill this up with a whole stitching thing just to take to my stitching group, because, you know, what prettier thing could you have to hold all your fabrics and things that you're working on? And you can get a lot in there. Okay, so that's that. One done. And now I have another one over here that I'm still working on. This is the one that's got the red, let's see, what one? Oh, this is the one I did with the cat. I'm not 100% sure I like these daisies. So my granddaughter was here, or she is here. She's moved back here from Utah, and she does these adorable little daisies, but they're round and kind of puffy, and I can't seem to get, I put some friction pin. I made some circles so I could see where I wanted to go with this. And then she put some French knots in it, and they're so darn cute, but I just can't seem to make the same design. So I need to practice or watch somebody, or if anybody has any hints on how to keep she says I need to keep my stitches shorter, which I did over here. I think that one's mine, which I don't mind. That one, it's uneven, but at least it's got the little teardrop shape. This has more of a snowflake stitch, where I must have pulled it too tight, and I try not to, but you know, we all have our own tension. If you ever noticed, you know, you have a certain way that you stitch, and yeah. So this one I need to do some more seed stitching or canter stitching here, and I stitched inside all these leaves, just a little running stitch thing. And then I have this and this, and I'm going to put what did I get that I was going to put in here? I thought I would just put some buttons, if I could find something that, I mean, even that one looks good. I did put a few beads around here. Oh, I know, I have some heart. Oh, this star button I got from a friend. I got 3 of them. One is a star, and there's a heart, and I think just a regular circle. But yeah, that red is a little too bright. I really like it. I'll probably never get to use it. So anyway, that's my plan for this, to finish it off, and then just various other stitches. But I think that's all I'm going to put on it right now. I think it's got enough. And then I will line it, and we'll have another pouch, and I'll figure out where to put a button to. Let's see, I think on this, oh, that's not that. Okay, you can't tell right now, but on this side, I'll probably find another doily to put up here or something. I think that's is a good option up there, is putting a doily over that edge. Okay, so that's that one. And I don't know how much time I've put in this already, but And this is the one that I was working on from the fabric that I got at Pottery Barn, which was a king size pillow sham. So can't go wrong. It was $10. I think it was $70 or something like that. Really high price. So so what I was doing on this one was just doing some places where I wanted to stitch it down, but I don't know what design I want to use. So I was just going to do some random stitches, like a basting type of thing. And I'll put, you know, maybe something decorative in here and something up here. I thought, I do have this big button that I thought I might use. I don't know if I like the color of it enough. It's kind of a gray black-ish, brownish. I don't know. I might sand it a little bit. Maybe I'll get some of the natural wood to come out. I think that's, I'll try that. And then I have these other buttons. Not that one. I think these are nice, this color. So anyway, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I thought I would just stitch some more of this on for a few minutes here, and then let's see, I've already stitched this side, but I want to make sure that I never know, do I want to sew down all the edges of these first? Because I know so many people do that, and I've done it. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'm just going to use this yellowish creamy color, and I'm probably not in screen because I forget I pull the work too close to me. Let's see that. I like to do it this way because my stitches come out even. So I go in the back and then to the front of the fabric, to the back, to the front. I think I like to do it that way because it keeps my stitches pretty even. Take that safety pin out. I use safety pins because until I get the basting part done, I don't like to get poked. Checking my phone, I heard it beep. My groceries are coming. Who has time to grocery shop? Not me. Plus it's looking like it's gonna rain any minute. I hope they get here before the rain so they don't have to get out when they get out of their car to bring my groceries up. And then I don't know if you guys have watched my junk journal videos. I hope you have maybe taken a look at them, because if you like doing this, I think you would like to also do junk journaling. It's just, and you can do a lot of sewing on junk journals, a lot of covers and things like that. Thank you for those who have subscribed. I think you're subscribing because of the slow stitching, I hope. I've had several new subscribers. So if you like this video or like seeing my stitching, or not so much my stitching, I don't do anything really that fantastic as far as stitching, but design wise, and that's a lot of it what I watch you know, other ladies do. I want to see what their ideas are, what they've done with the fabrics other than just stitching. So yeah, if you enjoy that part of it, then I would appreciate if you would, I would appreciate it. I'm trying to concentrate and listen to that stupid phone going. Your comments on that, if that's something that you're interested in, is more design than you are the actual stitching part. So, I mean, I love to do the stitching part too, but I don't have a what is it? I don't have a desire to do a bunch of fancy embroidery stitches. I've done that in the past in my time. I'm stuck here. And, you know, I've been there and done that. But this is something totally new for me. Let's see, where was I? It was right up here. And I need some more of that thread. This is 738 DMC. And then you get to watch me thread a needle. How exciting. I can't see it. So I hope people are cooling off. If the weather's getting a little bit nicer, I don't know. Ours is hot and humid, and it's rained every single day. I don't know. I don't remember it raining this much in the summer. I mean, yes, we used to get little thunder showers, and it would be a welcome to get because it would cool things down a little bit in the evening. But now it's like raining in the morning, it's raining in the afternoon, it's raining at night. Yeah, I don't know. Which we need the rain, but I don't know that we need as much as we're getting. October is usually our rainy, or to me it's our rainy season here in Georgia, North Georgia. Okay, let me just I'm just gonna kind of pop up in here and whoops. Sort of just tack this down. I don't want to put oh darn it, that's upside down. Where is it? Oh, I don't know. Oh, this one I did start tacking down. I lose track of where I'm working on something. So I'm just going to do a running stitch across this one because I think that's what I started with. Okay, and one stitch there. All right, so that area is pretty much stable. And I don't know if I want to, here I thought I would stitch maybe flowers or something, or some kind of a leaf in black. And this, I'm not sure if I want to put that there. I just stuck it there. I'm not real crazy about that because it's so thick. Something like that could go in the seam because I'm going to sew this down this side. But I really like that check. I'm always using these guys. think that black is a little stark. I don't know if I like this. I think I might save this for a box. Oh, I know what else I want to share too, or show you, or get your opinion, if I can wait that long for someone's opinion. Okay, that's going to go back under that. Oh, darn it, I need to get this down a little more so it's under. Okay, then where's that other doily I had? Where did you go? I can lose things so quickly. Where did it go? There's my needle. That is crazy. I just had it. I know it's staring at me, but I can't see it. Okay. Well, oh, it's right here. Jeez. It already blended in. I thought I... Okay, so kind of like that. Just trying to get a mixture of the cream and the more whites, but not white. I'm sorry. Let me close it. It keeps bothering me. Okay, so then I found these at the Dollar Tree, and I thought, wow, I like those colors, but I don't know. They're, you know, they're not cloth, but they're kind of cool. Looks good on that. Gotta do 3. I don't think I like the gray on this. I think these are all gray-ish. So that's a thought. I kind of like that. But I don't know how it's going to be to stitch these, but I think I might be able to just go from the center out. If I know well enough, these, in fact, I'll check. These little things come off so easy, usually. Especially if I coffee dye them. I mean, I don't need to on these, but then if I put it there, I can stitch out of there and put a French knot in the middle. I like that. That idea, we'll see. Okay. So, how long have I been going? Okay. Let me show you the other. How do you put this? I don't know if I want this here or not. It's just, I'm going to stick it there right now so I can remember it. Okay, now on this side, this is going to come over the top, like so. So I'm sorry. So I sewed all of this down. I was going to leave it loose, but it just didn't lay right. It didn't look right. I think if I did like the daisy sort of petals, it might have looked okay. I put some beads in here and did this stitching. I might have showed you that already. And then some lace in the burlap, and I just took the burlap and did a zigzag. And then I thought here I wanted to put I don't know, I thought I wanted these buttons there. I'm thinking this button, see, that button's going to be right in the way. I mean, over that flower. I guess it's okay. Just so hard to decide what you want to do. I have these already cut. I could cut some more circles and maybe do a darker, a blackish color. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So I may have to just think about it for a minute. Could put the button anywhere I want, really. So it wraps around. Gosh, this is the hard part. Well, you guys let me know. I'll hold off on sewing this part until I post this on Sunday. I can't go too low because I have to hem this somehow. And I had planned probably to put a piece of lace down it. Not that one, but I've got to find all my stuff, my laces. I've got these little boxes full of stuff, but yet they're not big enough or long enough. That one might, no. Of course, I don't have to put the same lace all the way across, do I? That's too white. That's for some bigger piece. All right, well, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to see if I can't do a few more circle out of fabric, and then I could even put a smaller button there. And then I don't know. I can't make the tie here because it just won't hold it. But you know, I didn't think of that when I was making the design, so it may just have to just go over that. Depends on what button I use too, or what else I might be able to do here to make it a let's see here, just, I know that's the wrong color. And I really don't like to tea dye crochet because it takes the tea so strong. That's navy blue. And you know, it just doesn't set right to me. Okay, or maybe I'll look in my little box that I have, you know, my cutouts of flowers and stuff, which is, I can't reach it from here. Did I look through this one? I did. I'm sorry. All right, guys, I'm going to go because that's about all I can get finished today. And I don't know if I may come back and add on to the to this video. It just depends on how much I've already got going, and what I can find to use. Okay, so you guys have a great day. I think my camera is crooked as always. I think it slides down a little at a time, but yeah, have a great day. Subscribe and like and leave a comment, especially on the things that I was talking to you about, the design, if that's something you like, or do you want to watch more sewing. You just let me know. Okay, so I'll talk to you soon. Bye.